what's up, and welcome to How to Become a Terrible Person, the only podcast on the internet helping you become the best, worst person possible. I'm joined by Ashley Footer.
What's up?
You can search for Ashley Footer on all the social medias. I am at Pomo and Kitsch. Now, Ashley, we have one rule here on How to Become a Terrible Person.
It's my favorite rule.
If we answer a question, or if we don't answer a question,
we get a bell.
We ring the bell.
Oh,
I need more power in this bell.
We do.
I need a bigger bell. Maybe
2019. Put it in the budget.
Put it in the budget. We got to talk to Andrew in accounting.
Andrew,
okay.
We need a bell.
Actually, it's cold in here today.
It is. If you're watching, we've got our jackets just zipped up.
I look like a cat exploded on this jacket right now.
Oh my God, I thought it was lid, but that's just how the jacket is, right?
Yeah, I think so. This is just kind of the vibe.
Yeah, it looks very lived in.
It is. This jacket.
But that's like off the rack.
This jacket is from Express Men from probably when I was in high school. So this jacket's like...
You know what? Express is the only place I can find jeans that fit my awkward body shape. I love Express.
Now explain awkward body shape to people
who
who
a lot
don't
of girls listening will probably relate.
Okay.
Jean shopping as a woman is the most difficult thing ever.
Jean shopping as a gentleman is also difficult.
It's so hard to find jeans that are your perfect fit, especially me with a curvy lower half, but I don't have the worst, like the
ankles?
Longest legs.
Like you've got really curvy ankles?
So I've got saddlebags.
What?
So you know how there's a muffin top?
Okay.
Also on the side of your butt, where your thighs meet your butt, like on the side of your hips.
Saddlebags.
Those are saddlebags, and you got all that extra meat.
Which I'm
fine with it. Whatever. That's my body.
No,
but it's hard to find jeans.
You're rocking it. You're making it work.
That fit the thighs, but still fit the waist.
Now,
Express, it doesn't for me.
Now, doesn't part of you feel weird referring to a part of your body as saddlebags?
No, not really.
Sometimes like you sit down and you're wearing shorts. Like I'm saying me. And I'll sit down and I'll see.
Are you talking about moose knuckle?
I'll see like my legs and like my thighs, and I'm like, God, I'm so gross.
Same.
Like I can't
Literally
imagine.
same.
I can't imagine being like, Hey Ashley, I want to draw attention to my saddlebags.
I don't want to draw attention to them.
No.
That's why you want jeans.
I didn't even know they were a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We take questions here. 910-557-2871, and these are the questions that come in from all of you nice people listening to the podcast.
We love them. Thank you so much.
If you've
sent in a question.
If you've been listening since the beginning, you know what? Tell a friend.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's not that hard.
You know, there's one question in the back of your mind you don't want to ask anyone. Ask us.
Yeah.
We won't think it's embarrassing or weird because we've probably thought it too.
We actually, it's really nice. The text line, 910-557-2871, has blown up.
It has?
Tons and tons of texts just coming in.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it's because there's a nice element of surprise in this too.
Yeah, guys, I don't know the questions at all.
It's fun.
So as soon as Tim reads them, we have to come up on the fly with these answers.
I don't spend any time thinking about these. Which
is why our answers are so terrible,
yes.
because we're literally answering right away.
So should we get into question one?
I think so.
Tim.
All right.
What's the appropriate response to have when your colleagues show up to work sick, like disgustingly sick?
Okay, I'm very passionate about this.
Okay.
I hate it. And I will be the biggest bitch to you if you stand next to me at work and you're coughing and sniffling. I will turn right around and be like,
go home.
Get away from me. Like, no. Like, I've been mean to people before, and you know what? I'm okay with that. But on the flip side, I come to work sick because I don't want to come
right.
but I'm getting mad at them for something that I would do. So, there you have it.
You know what's interesting? We're all here. We all have the same equipment stock. Some of us have, different things.
What are you saying?
And in terms of like people, like everybody's got the same stuff happening, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think I'm on the same page now.
I think so.
You lost me there for a little bit.
I completely lost my train of thought.
What are you doing?
Whatever. Like literally, you were like, what were you just talking about?
Getting mad at people for being sick.
Everybody has a body, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
It is. I would say paramount before all other things that your body be taken care of.
Agreed.
So I also feel the same way that when somebody shows up to work and they're deathly ill,
because you know you're gonna catch it.
Yeah, and it's
especially
like
they're breathing on you.
And then it's that common thread of respect where it's like, I know you don't respect your body, but you should also
respect mine,
or respect the bodies of the people around you, because germs don't give a fuck, Ashley.
No,
they go wherever they
aren't
want.
prejudiced. They don't see color.
When's the last time you've been really sick?
I honestly don't remember. Like, I'll catch little colds, maybe like twice a year, like, like a head cold.
Yeah.
But I don't remember the last time I was like sick. Well, maybe like 5 years ago. Like, I had to go to urgent care, like 104-degree fever.
Doesn't urgent care suck?
It is the
like,
worst.
The people that work
honestly.
there are great. Thank you.
I've never had a bad problem,
Yeah.
but oh my God, the waiting.
It's the waiting.
The
It's
waiting.
the price. It's like you go there, you're
Your
like
copay, but then they bill you 2 months later, and you're like, "What? I didn't know."
Well, yeah,
to
you're
pay
like
for that.
and
I thought that's what my copay was for.
you're like, so I need so this $4 Z pack that I needed cost me $275.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's the worst part of getting sick is spending money. And also, like, just the stuff that comes along with it. Like, you never expect to get sick.
No.
You never expect your car to break down. You never expect all
Think
kinds
about
of stuff.
adulting, you have to like factor in all these unknowns, like what could happen.
So, I think we've answered this.
I think he's allowed to be a little snappy at someone if they come to work sick. But also, if he's sick, he shouldn't go to work. Unless you're like me and hate calling out.
You know what, though? I like that. I like you take a strong stance. I like how you get mad at others for coming in sick, but you're all day. You're like, I'm coming in.
Yeah.
I respect that. Ashley, you know what? That gets
All
a bell.
right, we got a bell.
That gets a bell.
We're going good.
Now,
good and strong today.
Ashley, before we get into question 2 in this cold studio today, I want to remind everyone at home and in their car that we're not professionals.
Oh, right. God, you made me nervous there for a second. I thought you were like,
we've
gonna
got
announce something.
we have a very small legal team.
Tiny.
It's
Tiny.
8 attorneys that we keep on retainer all times. And they told us you need to be pretty particular about letting people know that you're not professionals. So, mostly my fault.
Pretty much.
Mostly my fault on all of this.
I'm an angel.
Any problem we have on the podcast somehow directly related
Grant's
to
problem.
me. Should we get into question 2?
Okay.
Mr. Tim?
My wife and I are having a baby in February, so we decided no Christmas gifts. Should I get her something anyway to avoid getting in trouble?
I'm going to take this.
I love this question.
Baby on the way, and it's Christmas time. You're having the baby in February.
Yep.
You say to each other, as a couple,
Hey,
let's
save up money.
not do gifts.
Yeah. I love this question.
I would say.
I wonder if we're going to be the same here.
Okay. Knowing what I know about life and how the world works, dude, buy a gift.
Yes! I knew you were a smart man.
And also seeing my father give my mom a vacuum cleaner on Christmas Day.
How'd that go?
Not well.
Yeah. Okay, here.
Stuff like that. I mean, it's funny. Growing up, you learn.
And you think back to all your memories, and you're like, oh, it all makes sense now.
Yes.
Honestly, though, I would be okay with a vacuum cleaner.
No, it'd be great. If I needed one, it'd be awesome.
Right.
I think she was just kind of saying, we did all this other stuff for the kids. You did the stuff.
Now you're just getting me something.
And the big gift, like, it's kind of saved the best for last, especially in a couple. Mm-hmm. And I think he thought it'd be funny.
It didn't go over
It
well.
did not get a pop like he thought.
And your mom's an angel. Oh, she just seems like a sweet little gal.
Oh, she tore him a new ass.
Oh, man.
Bill Inman, boy, I'll tell you what. Buying women vacuum cleaners. Okay, Ashley.
Okay, as a girl,
yeah,
smart man for asking this question. And
Very.
I'm not, if you agreed on canceling Christmas, which me and my husband have done that before. Like, we're getting married in February. Let's not do Christmas gifts this year because we have to save up for the wedding. You still get them a little something. And it goes both ways. I still got my husband, and I'm not talking a big gift. I'm saying their favorite candy
right.
and, like, their favorite movie or something in a stocking. Like, it doesn't have to be anything crazy, but just showing that you thought about what their favorite things are and bought them, like, a $10 gift. Like, it really doesn't need to be anything.
Yeah.
But the fact that you still went out of your way to get them something that you know they'd love means so much.
See, I'm to that point with parents as they understand
that we're broke as shit.
That's ultimately.
But you still want to get them a
and
little
you still want to
something.
do something. And
Exactly.
I think I found a perfect middle ground. And I wish I could tell you, but my parents are going to hear this before Christmas.
Speaking of that,
I'm
the
getting
whole
them-
time I've been saying my mom hasn't been listening.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who just started listening?
What hey,
Tammy Marie Footer.
What was Tammy's opinion about the podcast?
She said, in quotations, "Tell Grant he's terrible."
Right.
Well, hello, Mom. That's the whole point. How to become a terrible person.
Again, Ashley, you are not the terrible person on this podcast.
No.
In fact, I would even venture a guess that I'm not as terrible as what I used to be. But
No, not even in the slightest.
you're helping me. You and I are helping each other. Occasionally, you're pretty awful, Ashley. I think your mom would probably agree with that, right?
I mean, she knows I'm annoying as hell, so.
So it's not just about helping me, Mrs. Footer.
Exactly. I'm helping.
Mrs. Is that?
Yes, yeah, Mrs. Footer.
Or is it MRS?
Mrs. MRS Footer. What?
Is she coming in? Is she going to be in town? Are we gonna? I want to have a sit down, maybe a dinner.
She's not anymore. She was going to come for Christmas, but now she's not.
Because of the podcast.
Maybe because the podcast.
Because Ashley said "dick" on a podcast and talked about that time you robbed a gas station. Do you remember that?
Okay, it wasn't robbing a gas station. It was just shoplifting from Walmart. There's a difference.
Do you think our listener should shoplift his gift from Walmart?
No.
For his wife and new baby?
No.
That would suck. I have a January birthday.
Mm.
When's your birthday? December.
Late November.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're similar.
So kind of close.
It kind of, it's, everybody always complains about you can't have a birthday.
Too close because then your gifts get lumped together.
Who cares?
I don't care. You should be lucky you're getting anything.
Did I tell you I found out my cat Awesome's biological birthday?
How did you find that out?
I've been celebrating my birthday as her
hers,
birthday
yes.
because I don't want to make a huge thing of it.
Right.
But I looked on her vaccination papers.
That's on there? Wow.
Yeah, and I never noticed it before.
So how far from what day you've been celebrating is her actual birthday?
I've been celebrating my birthday January 17th. Her birthday is December 23rd.
That's so close. Oh my gosh, she's a Christmas baby.
Yeah, and she's 5 years old. She's gonna be 5 next week.
Oh my goodness.
And I thought she was like this little 2-year-old cat. So I've been adjusting how I treat my little princess.
She's a toddler.
No, she's
like is it same as dog years
same
for
as
cats?
dogs.
It
So
is the same.
And
she is a woman.
And it's like it would be the equivalent. I thought about this the other day because I always come home, I pick her up, give her lots of kisses, rub her, spend
and you're
time.
thinking she's 14 years old.
Yeah.
She's 35.
It would be the equivalent of probably if it would be as weird as if I went over to your house, picked up your husband, carried him around, and was like, oh, buddy, oh, you're so cute. He wouldn't like that.
If it was you doing it, he'd probably love it.
But if it were you, he'd be like, Ashley,
get the hell off.
Get on. Yeah, I did go to the Christmas party.
Oh,
we should probably.
He said he wasn't going to go if you guys listened last week, and I gave him some help.
I felt so guilty.
And guess who showed
I felt
up?
Not, Ashley, I was like, I want to get a picture with Ashley.
We got a pretty damn good one.
In fact, that's going to be our official electronic press kit.
Oh my God, that's
photo.
amazing.
Yeah, so I hope it's good because we're going to try and sell the podcast with it.
Andrew.
But the Christmas party was beautiful. You looked great.
Thank you.
Your husband is just, he is solid.
He loves you.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm. He said, I wish I can grow a beard like Grant.
But he's
envious.
got all the other things.
He's pretty awesome. He's put up with me for 12 years, so.
He's so cute. Sometimes I'll see you guys and he'll just give you a face and I'll watch it over and over. He was making mac and cheese last night.
Oh my God.
And it was and I didn't have the audio on, but it would.
You did.
And I'm assuming he was making the same. The stirring noise.
You missed my joke.
What was the joke?
I cannot believe you didn't have the audio on.
But it was so cute because whatever he did, he made a face and it was like.
Yeah,
ugh.
he was mixing the mac and cheese, and I'm in the background saying, "That's what good pussy sounds like." How did you not have the audio on for that?
Long story. Well, he looked great.
Thank you.
And
I picked a good one.
Let's not get carried away. So what would you say about our question 2 with the baby?
Buy a little something. Doesn't have to be crazy. Just a little something she'll like.
Stocking stuffer, maybe.
Yes. Lotion. Perfume.
What
pajamas.
Now, have you ever had somebody? Have you ever gone overboard for somebody and then they not reciprocated? Like, have you gotten somebody a huge gift and then you're like, oh, what did I get? Does that happen?
No, not really. Well, Kinda like 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. It's a funny story. I went all out for my husband because it was like our first Christmas in like our house. Like we moved out of our apartment and got like it still was a rental, but it was a house. So I got him like a big gift and like multiple parts to it. And he was just getting into golf, so I customized him some like golf balls, said his name and monogram. It was legit.
You went hardcore.
So then I opened a gift and it was like a Lilo and Stitch blanket, and that's it. So I'm sitting here all salty the rest of Christmas morning while everyone's opening their gifts, and I'm like, this is all this mother effer got me? A freaking Lilo and Stitch blanket? And then everyone's done opening presents, and then Cody goes, okay, time for your last gift, Ashley. I was like, oh. And I turn around and he's proposing to me. So that's why he only got me a Lilo and Stitch blanket.
You're about to just...
I was literally almost in tears because I was so upset that I went all out and he got me a blanket. I sound like such a bitch right now. And then I turn around, he's on one knee. I'm like, oh shit.
Did you have that rush of like embarrassment immediately? Was it like, oh, did you recognize immediately that, oh my God, he's been planning this?
Yeah.
And he's probably looking at you like, I'm supposed to ask this girl to marry me in like 4 hours.
She's so mad right now about this stupid blanket.
I bet that's probably how most.
It was fantastic.
I would think a lot of wedding proposals would be, because you have to get somebody, if you want it to be really ornate or really special, you kind of have to really work to get that circumstance.
Yeah.
So you see all these people that are like in the middle of golf courses in the middle of the night with like 40 people, and it's like
setting up flowers and candles.
I would think if you were the lady or the proposee, right? Proposer?
Who knows?
Yeah, whoever. If you're the one being proposed to, you would be annoyed anyway. You're like, why are we? It's 10 o'clock. Why are we on a golf course?
Yeah.
This sucks, man.
Until it clicks and you're like, oh my God, am I getting proposed to?
But then if you're like us, completely neurotic, crazy people, I would then be like, every dark situation, I'd be like, are they gonna propose? This is it. This is it. And then I'd be even saltier afterwards because I'd be like, I thought you were the one. So
ring the bell. We did it.
Okay. 910-557-2871. 910-557-2871. Oh, fuck. We're not doing another bad episode.
It's the week before Christmas, guys, so Grant's just struggling.
Not only we're gonna open the doors, we're gonna open the curtain. This is a little behind the scenes. We're recording 2 episodes today. And these are pretty intense things to record because we do. I mean, there's nothing in front of us. We just have to.
It drains me.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
It is a lot.
Being in a room with Grant for this long literally is painful.
I completely agree. As someone who has to be in a room with me all the time.
24/7.
Absolutely understandable.
Andrew does not pay me enough for this. So.
Andrew needs to start. Andrew. He's too busy making Christmas videos.
For all the ladies listening, Andrew is single now.
What?
You didn't know that? Oops. Was that a secret?
Is he single, or are you just being?
No.
I feel like that's not true.
He's told me at the Christmas party. He told me himself. Oh no, was I not supposed to mention that?
How funny would that be?
If he hasn't like broke up with her yet, and he just told me that.
He's
She's listening and she's like, what?
He's putting out feelers. He's just like, hey.
Oopsies.
Hey, if someone were to become available in early 2019, would you be interested?
Let's just.
So Tam.
Forget I ever said that.
Oh wow, Bachelor. Wow. I'm sure it's public. You know what? I haven't seen.
He hasn't posted about her on Instagram for a very long time.
But he hasn't deleted the pictures.
Has he?
I don't know. This is.
Oh.
I love that we're not going to edit this. I'm just going to post it straight up.
I'm just like trying to picture his face while he's listening.
I feel like. You know, do you have his number?
I'm getting sweaty.
Do you have his number?
No, I don't think so. I just DM him on Instagram whenever I need something.
Here, let me. Okay, I'm going to DM him. Nope, I can't. My phone. I wanted him to come in and just, but. Well, how about episode 2? We'll get him in here for.
Oh God.
2 minutes.
Okay, I hope he's not mad at me.
So listen next week. This is what is this, a lateral tease for an episode?
Oh my God, yeah.
We're recording.
We haven't even recorded yet.
Woo! All right, question 3, Ashley. Let's hear from Tim.
Can a job or a profession turn you down if you have a medical marijuana card?
Can a job or profession turn you down if you have a medical marijuana card.
Take it away, Grant, because I know nada.
Do you want to know something awesome?
You have a card.
I have a card. I don't know the answer to this.
I don't.
I would
why
say,
would they? It's not on your application.
if you have a job where you need to be very alert, chances are they're probably not going to be super cool with it. Like if you're working with knives, cutting things,
Or like in healthcare.
dangerous. Yeah, if you work at a pharmacy, they're probably not going to want to.
Because they probably drug test you.
Yeah.
Even if it is medical, right? Don't they still drug test you?
Well, I don't know.
I don't know how that works.
I would say they're probably. I mean, if you have a prescription for Xanax, you can't get in trouble for having Xanax, can you? Like, I mean, you can't get in trouble for having it in your system. I would think that. I don't know.
Does Xanax show up in
I don't know.
what?
I have no idea. Here's the thing.
I'm so sorry to this person.
This is a perfect answer. The question for us to attempt to answer, because I would say I genuinely have no idea.
No idea.
As a super stoner, I would say be a responsible pothead if you're going to be one. It's like with anything. If you're going to be a skateboarder, be a responsible skateboarder. If you're going to take a risk,
Wear a helmet.
yeah, be responsible. So I would say if it's an issue, maybe Google HR policies for your future employer. Maybe see if they have a handbook available somewhere. And or possibly just call the HR rep
Yeah,
anonymously. If you haven't gotten the job yet, they're not going to know your voice.
Exactly.
Give them a call and see what they say. But
Star 69 your number. Just give them a
do
call.
people still star 69?
I don't know. Is that a thing? Like, does it even work still?
I would call your phone, but I don't know your number.
All right. Well, I think you gave some good advice. Look into it. You got to research.
You have to.
You got to research. You can't just. But I don't see why it would be an issue. It's not like on your resume you have to put that you have a medical marijuana card. Google it.
Yeah, Google your
it.
state. If it's
Yeah.
I would say if it's legal in your state, chances are
You should be fine. Like if you're in Colorado, you're probably fine.
But if it's one of those weird medicinal states like where we live,
Like,
where you need,
Yeah.
I would definitely go through, because it's you can always get pot, you can't always get a job.
And remember, if you get the job and then get fired because you have one, wasn't our fault.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's hold on. Let's circle back on that.
Okay.
If you do what we say
And get fired because
and it
of
doesn't work out,
it's not our.
it's Ashley's
No.
responsibility.
No.
Okay. Not our fault. Yeah, you know what? If you're gonna smoke, just do it the right way. Be an adult. Don't be stupid with it. And I would say this for everybody: if you're gonna do anything, drink pot, whatever you do, be responsible. If you know what I mean, do it by you don't have to go out to do things, right?
Yeah.
Enjoy things on your own, away
Comfort
from
of your own
people.
home.
Yeah. There's nothing worse. It's kind of like, I don't know. I'm not going to go any further because this is all
I think we're
incriminating.
good.
Yeah.
Ring the bell.
There we go. Ashley. It's so cold.
Who's our sponsor? Wait.
What?
Before we get to the sponsor,
Yeah.
you just said it's cold in here.
It is.
That brings me to my next topic. So last week we were talking about gifts
Like
and how we're friends.
T?
Not
Gifts?
gifs.
Gifts. I don't know.
Gifts. I still don't know
It's so
what
hard
it
to
is.
say, yeah.
And we were talking about gifts and like the level of friends that we are and how we don't need to get each other stuff because, it's fine. No, that's not the kind of person I am.
Oh, God.
I love giving gifts. It's like my
Oh.
one joy in life. So
Oh, no.
I would like you to
Oh,
open your
no.
Christmas gift.
Actually, this is the most awkward.
I had to. I love giving gifts, and I had to get, and I don't want anything in return. Don't even think about getting me anything. This is for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hold on. Let's paint a picture here. Okay, it's a beautiful bag. If you're watching on YouTube,
It's
you
a
can-
dinosaur taking a selfie.
with Santa.
Because his arms are too short to take it himself, so he needs a selfie stick.
Oh my God.
Oh my god.
Oh my God. Oh, what?
It's a cat onesie. And it lights up. And look, Awesome is on it.
Oh my God. Can I wear this the next episode?
Please.
Ashley, you are my favorite person ever.
I like when you said that, and you're like, "Don't get me anything." I was like, "Well, too late."
You know what I think? I think I'm going to repay you with a gift, but not during Christmas, not during your birthday. I'm just going to do something nice.
That's
because
literally terrifying.
This was very thoughtful. I did not expect this, and you're a wonderful person. In fact, you came in.
He saw me bringing this
Ashley
gift
came
earlier.
in with the
like,
long.
Damn it!
She came in with the long So we record this in a studio that's not. It's not mine, and it's definitely.
And I came in here at that time because I thought you wouldn't be around.
Right.
And the minute I walked down the hall, you are coming out of the bathroom. I'm like.
But I like to when Ashley gets in here, I'd like to be able to set up and just be ready to go. And she came in and she was like, "I've got this thing, and I just
have to drop it off or something."
Yeah, it's for the morning show tomorrow. It's a whole thing. I don't want it to get stolen. Where can I put it?" And then she puts it under the desk. I'm like,
it was for you.
You're brilliant. You are just a wonderful person. So you are disqualified from this podcast.
Damn it.
Thank you for your help.
Oh no.
The gift was appreciated. This is Ashley's
I
last
lasted like
episode.
6 episodes. I swear to God, if Andrew takes my spot, I will never forgive you.
Andrew? Oh, Tam. That's so how not on top of mind. What?
Screw you, Andrew.
Yeah, sorry, bud.
Grant doesn't even think of you.
Oh, man. Oh.
Wow, I revealed his secret
Newly
and you forgot about him all in one episode.
Poor guy.
Poor
Well, hey,
Andrew.
Andrew didn't forget to find a sponsor this week.
Oh, okay. Well, at least he did something right.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yum!
Have you had it?
Yeah.
So what is Chicago Mix?
That's the one that's like caramel and cheddar?
Ooh.
All in one? Right?
Yeah, sometimes.
I thought that was the definition of Chicago Mix, was caramel corn and cheddar popcorn mixed together.
Chicago Mix? Are we talking about the right thing here?
What are you talking
This
about?
is an EDM CD from,
Oh my God.
from Chicago, but it's production company called Hey. So anyway, Ashley, you want to tell us more about Chicago Mix here? What do you like about Chicago Mix the most?
I hate you so much.
What's your favorite part of Chicago Mix? Is it the cheddar or the chocolate?
The caramel.
Oh, the caramel.
God, I hate you.
They are not. We've kind of. What are we like? We're 0 for 6.
Pretty much.
Last week it was.
God, that poor kid shoveling this poor guy.
He's still working in my
Poor
house.
guy.
Still working.
Because of all the snow here.
What a
Jesus.
sucker.
Oh.
Now we got maybe we can play the mix for
Is it royalty free?
Actually, we can't play any of the Grapers mix. Now that I'm thinking about it.
We can play anything.
Thanks a lot, Andrew.
But we can play fetch.
Yeah, actually that's
We can play fetch.
You know what? If you want to go out and do something nice, this is a good spot. How about this?
Yes. You're welcome.
Thank you, Ashley.
You're
You're
welcome.
giving today. You gave me these wonderful cat onesie
Getting you
pajamas.
some self-promo.
And you're giving me. And so there's an album that I like, kind of. It's called Fetch.
He poured his blood, sweat, and tears into this thing, guys. It's
Yeah.
so good.
It's 11 songs, and it's on.
It's
I
so
think it's
good.
like $5 on iTunes and like $2 some other places, and it's free everywhere else. Like you can listen to it on iHeart, you can listen to it on iTunes, all that fun stuff. Just do me a favor, tell a friend about how to become a terrible person, and maybe check out Pomo and Kitsch Fetch.
You won't regret it.
You might.
Probably.
Andrew doesn't receive a cent when you download Fetch.
Which is even better.
Which is-
and
I
when you
love
do
that.
download it and buy it, Grant can buy more edibles.
Yes, and I can make more fun music
It's
and
a
art.
win-win situation.
Because the edibles create the art,
Yes,
actually. I don't know if you knew that.
It's a circle.
I don't know if you know how high I am usually when I'm editing these podcasts. They are
One will never know.
they are impossible. I literally think I am not going to finish this episode because it's so bad, or I'm doing something so.
And then the next day you re-listen sober and you're like,
And I
amazing.
and I always send you an episode.
I killed it.
Great energy, Ashley. Really good stuff.
You brought it home for us.
You know what? You are the MVP. You're the MVP today. You're the MVP on Christmas. You're the MVP always in my
Stop
heart
it.
and Cody's heart.
Stop it.
Mostly Cody's. I hope.
Wait, I thought his name was Colby.
Wait, you don't know your own husband's name?
No, you. Oh. Hmm.
Oh wait, are we keeping his identity secret?
Maybe.
Did you know? Are you? Is he Batman?
What?
Batman. Are you dating Batman or married to Batman? Batman.
No comment.
So yeah.
No.
God, this is always the point where I'm like, God, this is terrible. But
And then
I'm
look on
not.
Grant's Instagram to see the cat onesie I got him.
Yes, and I'm gonna wear it in the next week's episode, which we're recording in
Next
five
week.
in 5 minutes, but it will be the future
You
for
mean
you.
we're not coming in on Christmas Day to record that?
Is Christmas
not?
on a
A
Tuesday?
week from today, man.
Ugh. Have you done shopping? I mean,
I
obviously
still have
you
like
shopped.
10 people left to buy. You were before my mother, my grandfather, like
I haven't
priority.
done anything.
Well,
Now I gotta go to the store and get you something.
once again,
It's a
Grant,
whole
you
thing.
are on brand.
God, I'm calling in the rest of the week. I gotta get Ashley a present.
No, I don't want anything in return.
910-557-2871. Ashley, you were wonderful as always. Search Ashley
Thank
Footer
you.
on all the social medias.
Thank you so much.
I am at Pomo and Kitsch. Anything you want to say to the kids? Friends?
The best way to spread Christmas cheer is singing loud for all to hear.
Boo.
What do you?
Boo.
We only have one more week of Christmas music, and I'm trying to soak it in.
What's your favorite Christmas song?
That's a hard frickin'
Really?
question.
You know, people are probably eating this.
I think I
last
really
little bit
like that
up.
Eurythmics one.
Getting into Christmas. What? Eurythmics?
Yeah, they have a Christmas
The
song.
Eurythmics?
Did I say Eurythmics?
You are the best.
Cut it! We're out! Gotta go!